Alright, in this video we're going to talk about some things I would recommend purchasing for both apps for your iPad as well as actual physical things that I use. So I'll cover a couple of them. Adobe Reader is probably something you're definitely going to need and use. This is a free downloadable app. This can be used with all of our deal sheets and basically any document you get submitted to, any Word or PDF document you get via email. I would definitely download Concur for at least my phone, if not both your phone and your iPad. It's an easy way to file expenses, much more convenient than the PC version. So definitely a time saver, easy to use. Another would be the other benefit for Concur is you can book travel through it, so you don't have to be on your PC. Another one that I use, not that often, but in this case it's called Catch. It's a note-taking app. There's a million of them like it. I would highly recommend the free ones. I have never seen one that was worth me buying, essentially. So in this case I use Catch. Like I said, any one you feel free. I typically think that's better than the note version that they have on here. I feel like this is a little bit limited, but you can obviously always use it. So those are the apps that I have downloaded. I use Google Maps. I think it's superior to Apple Maps, so if you ever use that, there's an app here called Scan that I use. You can scan a barcode. In this case, you're not going to see anything. The screen's going to be black because my camera is looking at the back of the bag, but you can scan barcodes. It'll pull up online pricing. So a lot of times retailers will want to know the price of something that PetSmart or Petco retails it at. If you're dealing with an independent retailer, you can just scan a bag of our product or a competitor's product, and it's going to show what that price is online. Another one that I feel like it's worth paying for is called Ideal Calc. This is, I think, $1.99 or $2.99 in the App Store. What it is your typical standard calculator, but the things I like about it, let's say you have a customer who says they want to make 30% margin, and you've got an item that cost, let's say, $8.05, and they want to make 30. You just hit enter. It'll tell you what your retail price needs to be for them to make that 30%. You can also transition it from margin to markup, so depending on what language or mathematics they like to use for setting their pricing. And again, if you do it the other way around, if you say to a customer, I want to sell something at $42.99, and your cost on it is $35.04. In this case, they're going to make 18.5%, and their profit is $7.95 per unit. So I think it's a pretty nice calculator to use. To me, it's worth the $1.99. I haven't seen any free ones that have that type of calculation. So that's something I recommend downloading. Another one is this Stylist, our Stylus. I bought it for $8, I think, off of Amazon delivered, so it's not really expensive. To my understanding, these type of items are not covered by Mars Mobile policies, so I would adhere to that. But at $2 or 2 cups of coffee, I find it convenient. I don't have to clear the smudges off my iPad screen all the time, so I prefer to use it. And then also, I bought this. It looks like kind of a mess right now, but it's a 10-foot USB cord, so it's 10 feet of cable. Instead of being tied to the 2 to 3 foot cords that Apple provides with the devices, I recommend going out and purchasing that. I bought mine off of, I think, Groupon or Living Social, one of the two, for $8 delivered. So it's one of those things. It's the easiest and cheapest way to buy them is online. Amazon might even have them cheaper now. So the one thing I'd recommend you double check is this is for the iPhone 4S. Obviously, with the new iPhone 5s, they're significantly smaller, and iPad minis have a different USB type connector recharge station. So make sure that you're ordering the correct one. So for the iPad the company provided us, we would use what would be first generation power cord for Apple, which is anything that says Apple 3, Apple 3G, Apple 4, Apple 4S, or Apple iPad 1 or Apple iPad 2. So that's also another item I'd recommend that you purchase. So hopefully that covers the suggested app downloads and purchases.